Ciao ragazzi, welcome to JSG podcast. Greetings to all Bianconera families around the world. Welcome to this channel brought to you by Juventus Club of Singapore. For today, the episode number 8, we have a new special guest, new topic to talk to discuss, and looking forward for the prediction of the next games against Cagliari. Okay, before I invite the guest for today, I would like to shout out thanks to all subscribers, viewers, and your comments onto this channel. So, without further delay, let's get the show started. Hello guys, for today episode number 8, we have a new special guest in the house. So Jason, welcome to the channel. So okay, just before we start to discuss more into the club, you can share with the viewers your experience on the best thing is how everything was started. So everything is yours.
Good afternoon. My name is Yongpo. Most of you know me as Jason. I will say that my history with Juventus is unique. In the 90s, I started watching football. At that time, I supported two clubs, Manchester United and Juventus. And I will admit that Manchester United was my first club. And Juventus was my second-rate club. But after the Manchester United beat Champions League in 1999, I decided that since United has won the Champions League, it's time for me to support Juventus so that they can win their Champions League as well. So really for me, it's a more unique situation. I don't have, at the time, I don't have any particular connection with Juventus.
Okay, now the viewers will be asking, why Juventus? Why not any other Serie A team?
When I started watching football in 1994, Juventus was top of Serie A. And since then, I believe for the next few years, Juventus was the strongest club in the world. With multiple, if I'm not wrong, because I only read out some people over the years, Juventus reached the Champions League finals a few times. So, really, and the quality of the squad then was tremendous. I couldn't remember, if I'm wrong, I apologize. I remember players like Thierry, and all these are world-class players. So, really for me, supporting a winning team is, I guess, it's a natural human response.
But as you already know that we are the minorities here because EPL was, how to say, exposed to this country for many years. And we would say their friends the biggest, how to say, they already dominate Asia. So is there any say bad experience with some of the other club EPL come to you? Why Juventus? Why is not a Premier League club? Why you stay with Juventus? They never won anything since last trophy or Champions League in 1996. So why you support a club that never wins any say Champions League?
This is a difficult question. Supporting a club is a personal decision. And definitely, there are people who so-called laugh at me when I support the Italian club. But ultimately, even if you talk about the English league, I have friends, I have school teachers who supported teams like Leeds United, or basically clubs that very few Singaporeans, very few people around the world will support. But the connection with the club, your support for your club is always your decision. And there'll be many haters out there. That's fine. I mean, look at Cristiano Ronaldo. So, one of the best players in the world. He has many supporters, definitely just as many haters. But he just continues to produce the goods. So, supporting a club that very few Singaporeans know about is, to me, one important issue. After all, I am contented with it. I support the club, and that's all that matters.
But do you feel, how to say, happy to know that they have a Juventus club of Singapore?
Definitely. Because at the time, and even now, the Italian league is doing so well. So you know that there are other fans support the same club. Is to me unexpressive. It's a relief. Really a relief, with joy, possibly both. That there are people who I can talk to about our shared love for this club. And when we talk about, even just talking about the Italian league in general, instead of having to talk about the English league all the time.
So maybe for the viewers out there, or maybe for the viewers who doesn't know what is Juventus club is, okay, just let me think. To win, and look at back history, to win a nice Juventus in a row, it's a big achievement. Not many Italian clubs can do it. So are we at the right path to win the number 10?
But winning a league is never easy, as any successful person can win. It is easy to get to the top. Right? I find myself. It is difficult to get to the top. It is much harder to maintain your position at the top. You see anything happens around the world, in the technology world, they are used to the top. Apple and Samsung, in terms of the mobile phones, top. And win 9 in a row. That's an achievement that is possibly unmatched. I mean, you just look at all the other leagues, English league, Spanish league, even German league, which is dominated by Bayern Munich. None of them has achieved this 9 accolade. So to get the 10, definitely, I believe that the management has already done their homework, they made their decision, and they decided to have this new direction here. And success isn't like become. I'm sure that success comes from much planning by the management team at the back end.
And the hard work from players. Okay, so I've heard that you have been to the Alliance Stadium where our home is. Is that true?
I've been to Lions Stadium in 2017.
So you share with the viewers how's your experience when you are
Wow. I remember it was against AC Milan. The crowd was tremendous. And as the match went on, we were very excited. But the climax was that we won the last kick of the game, a penalty. I believe it was Ishio that committed a penalty. It was then in AC Milan. And definitely to win in the last minute is, well, it seems pretty normal for Juventus fans, but when it happens, it's always a joy for us. To share this joy with all the fans watching from home.
So it's to say it's a must to visit if you have the opportunity to the Alliance Stadium.
Definitely, because as much as you can look at the match on TV or on the internet, you must be present in the stadium to experience the atmosphere itself.
Okay, let's drive right in to the squad right now that we have, because more and more young players was recruited. Is it good, or are we staying true with our tradition? As you can see, for the past decade, not many young players are included. But now, a lot of things have changed. Do you feel it's a good move from the club?
For this, again, we have to go back to what's the management goal, and I believe is to win every championship that we qualify for. So when we started out, I believe it was 10 years ago, after we came back from the CDP. At the time, there was definitely financial constraints, so we had to give more limited resources. And after a past few years of successes, now we have a stage where we need to bring in squads, because we have quite a lot of players that I should say to work in and not contributing much. So it is good that we bring in new fresh blood who have the desire to succeed, who are able to bring in new energy, and that you can clearly see from the hiring direction. Players like Kenny, and after next season, I believe, when some of the players will be even much younger.
But for the Italian club, you would love to see more Italian players in the club. But nowadays, it's not, because we are like an international club. Lesser and lesser Italian players give us. So, does it change the tradition, or you expect to see more Italian players? More
ultimately, we must remember what's the management goal, what's the fans' expectation. If we are to win, and at the current state, the country of Italy couldn't produce talent, then definitely Juventus will seek to look at good talent from overseas. And I believe that we have never neglected our talent pool. I mean, let's see from the past few years, if we cannot get first team players, then at least we will get some backup players. But ultimately, again, we see players like Wilson, does he deserve to be our team? I believe yes. I mean, he just joined our club, recently, and he has been scoring goals. As a fan, there's no reason for me to reject him coming to my club just because he's not Italian. And definitely, if an Italian is able to produce the goods, he's welcome. I mean, we have this player who's the new Federico. JSG.
Oh, okay.
Federico JSG.
But he's still on loan to us. We haven't fully signed him yet.
Yes, but there must be something in him that the club trusted in him, a certain role that he can play. And from what I can see, he has a lot of energy.
He's fast, yes, we can see.
And he doesn't give up, which is one of the traits that Juventus is known for.
It means that until the end, we know what feeling.
Yes.
So now, regarding about the international break, international friendlies, with this pandemic situation happening all around the world, is it a good move by FIFA on letting international friendly to keep on playing, or should we stop it? Maybe it's because he doesn't want injuries. When injuries, the club have not benefited on injuries. Then if players want to get infected with this, or then the club won't have to be locked down. So it's not benefited for the club. Do you think it has to be stopped? What's your take on it?
As a fan of the club, I definitely say you can not have any friendlies and but sometimes you also have to look at reality. Players do want to represent their country, and also we have to really see possibly there are some financial feelings that also at the back end prevents FIFA from doing it. We have to support it.
But the thing is, without the supporters, how can they compete? How to say the ticket pricing? More fans love to watch the game. How can they compete? So it's no point of doing this. They can just wait until the situation, everything is back to normal. Then we can start. But we can stop the, for example, the World Cup qualifier, South American. Yeah, they have to. International friendly, not a good move. Okay, now just looking at squad right now that we have. Okay, we can put still like people say still on the experiment, adaptation, this and that. But can we, how to say, keep on experimenting when other clubs are going all out to win the Scudetto next? What's your take?
As a fan for Juventus club, they are expected to win every championship, and definitely as a fan, we want them to, or want Pirlo to know his best squad as soon as possible, so that we can get on with the business of winning our championship. By reality, running a club is not easy. We have 11 players on the pitch, and this season we have brought in many new faces, a new coach, definitely a new playing style as well. And players are not machines. They have to have the time to have the actual match on the pitch to get to know each other in their positions. Then we can start. And from that, then we can start to play the way we do. So we can see that sports which are quite stable, for example, that hasn't changed much. It tend to be have an advantage here because the players have been with them for quite some time, including exactly what's their role. For Pirlo, issue is that he probably doesn't know the traits of all his players, and he has to understand how he can best use them to his maximum advantage. And for the players as well. So last year we were playing 4 in the defense. Right now we are playing 3 in the defense. And for these changes, it will take some time to produce results. But if I have read correctly, it also says that now we have to start producing the results. So it is no longer, hopefully this will produce a change in mindset of players. That is, it's not okay just to do your best. Really, you have to win from now. And this change in mindset might be the one that the catalyst will start to towards.
That means that the mentality and players have to change.
Definitely.
Winning mentality. So as you can see, on the first 4 to 5 games, we would say we have an easy path to win every match. What we plan, what we want to achieve, it doesn't happen. So when we can get the 3 points, we manage only a draw with a low team. So it's a waste. I would say it's a waste because like now, as you can see the table, we are not in the top. We are still moving up. Winning streak is still ongoing. The good thing is we never lose a match. That's what's great of this squad right now. And hopefully that mentality of winning will keep on going for us to reach the goal. We want to reach every fans of Juventus wants to have to win the championship trophy that we missed for a very, very long time. So do you think this season are we able to take it?
Possibly I'll address one comment that you made just now. You said something like we have an easy path from the start of the season. We must remember that this is Serie. It means that every club in this league is the cream of the crop in the whole of Italy. They may not be the best, but definitely there's something in them that allows them to stay. So we can never let our guard down, because even if they don't have the best players, we have coach there to make sure that the team is organized and to play to their strengths so that they can hit you when you're caught unawares. And definitely for Juventus right now, because of several issues, squad not knowing each other. So any weaknesses will be exploited by any team in this league. And I'm sure Pirlo is aware of that. And game to run against as much as possible, as fast as possible. As for the Champions League, I always have optimism that we will do well in any competition that we take part in. And I see that Pirlo is a progressive coach. Somehow in my mind, I see that he's transforming this squad to be much more. So unlike in the Sarri times when every player has his own defined role. The way I see Morata and Ronaldo play is as if they are playing at a team. They don't have a specific position, but they know where each other should be. So if this free flow kind of football, if you master it, definitely it'll be very difficult for teams to control us. And unlike previous years, now with players like Anthony, Chiesa, Guardado, players who are very fast and can do a break. So this is something we are working on, and I'm sure that once we master this, we are able to use our strengths and win everything.
So for the squad right now, which player does surprise you?
I admit that I haven't been watching the live games, but from what I can see from match reports, Danilo seems to be playing very well in defense. And from what I remember from him last season, he probably wasn't that good at the game, but defensively he seems sound. So this reminded me of the time where Gonzalez after he passed, when he came from Wolfsburg. He was okay. We didn't win all the matches. What I remember was that Gonzalez seems to be, at least with him around, the defense seems to be quite stable. So, not sure. Seems like a similar situation might develop Danilo, and we play to his defensive strengths. And as you can see, we are conceding a lot of goals, right?
Yes.
Once we can plug in this defensive, get our attacking players, Hero himself will be more confident of throwing things at the net, just concentrating on the perfect hit. And with 0 goals considered, we are much likelier to win.
Okay. Before, as you already know, that the defense is an art Italian club. Our squad, we last time we had that VVVC. It's the wall of Turin. So, but one after one is retiring. So, do you believe now a new wall that's formed? Can you see that? Can they, how to say, level their standard or even take over the BBBC? Used to see. Now it's you could so go in the code, they put M&M, Mary de Miral, highest belief. So maybe this is the next game in Cagliari, you will see them pairing against each other. So, what's your take on this? Do you think that they can perform well together, or it takes time for them to?
The central defensive pairing is the most important part of any team. And it requires a lot of communication, a lot of understanding between all the central defenders. So in the past, we had Fellini, Bazzocchi, who are organizing the defense. And currently, we are dependent on Bonucci. And for some reason, he seems not as good as organizing. With regard to the other defenders, Philip, I believe will come good. Demiral seems very raw to me. He can put in the very nice tackles, leaders, but he seems to be very rushed. And definitely this will need time to be more experienced to know when to win the tackle, when to just go back. And the defensive position will take time to build. Hopefully, I'm not sure whether David is a leader. At least in his high extent, he seems to be one. Definitely, someone has to pick up the mentor of Bazzocchi and really start to take things into his hands that I will organize the defense. Do how all the other elements of the defensive play, the other wide midfielders, his partners in central defense. He has to take charge. He has to give them the confidence that he can lead them to form a cohesive and strong defensive unit. And that they will be the fulcrum of Juventus club so that our attackers can concentrate on scoring goals.
Okay, now let's talk about formation. Which is the best formation that we think that can suit our squad right now?
I'm not a coach. I haven't taken any coaching badges, so I'll trust Pirlo on the best work that he can do. But I believe that for Pirlo, he doesn't have a fixed solution. It's on paper, it could be a 3-5-2 or 3-4-3, but we will change throughout the match. And really, as I said earlier, players like Morata, players like Ronaldo, they just roam about the pitch. As long as they develop understanding of each other's position, they know how to play around to confuse the opposition. And I see that JSG is like unpredictable as well, unpredictable to they wouldn't know what to do. So as once he is able to click the game, definitely our attack will be devastating. And hopefully, I always believe that Ramsey is a quality player and he's able to add something to the team. Hopefully, he can stay healthy and score those surging ones, or those surging ones. As for players like Ben Hanko and Rabiot, I must say that impressed me.
Yes.
The last few matches, but I'm not surprised that he can bring this kind of quality. You must remember that he was a player in the top club, JSG. But the problem is just that he needs time to get the best results. And once you can see from the last match against Lazio, surging once from deep, Lazio couldn't stop him even. I think that players like SMS. So we could do nothing about it. You can see his height to win the tables. So with a good base, players like Rabiot and Tanko. Once after finds his role in the team, definitely that so defense will talk about it. So the midfield wise is pretty center midfielders. They have also a very important role to play, provide a stable base so that to distribute the balls to the right, the wingers, the Chiesa, those surging ones up and down the field, and also for our attackers.
So when you talk about the last game against Lazio, you can see the last second or last minute equalizer for them. Do you think it's the whole squad problem or individual problem when things happen? We doesn't want to see it's repeating against the next match that we want to play. So we hope that everyone learns the lesson. Means that we have not won until the final result. So everyone has to do their part. Everyone has a fighting spirit mentality to go out all the way. That we used to have the squad. Now it seems that we are still lacking on that. So hopefully that we're gonna get 3 points away against Cagliari. So the match against Cagliari, what's your prediction to that match? Are we going to have a comfortable win or slightly margin win? It's because you already know every club Serie A wants to beat Juventus so badly. When you beat Juventus, like you are winning a Scudetto for the thing. So, what's your prediction? Yes, Cagliari next.
I shall not set a prediction, I'll set an expectation as a fan of Juventus club. You want to win, you expect to win. As a fan of the club, as I said earlier, what I want now is a defensive clean sheet, no 1-0. You have 1-0, we can have more forward than 1-0 to the end of the season, and we'll win the league.
So now, latest quote from Pirlo. The adaptation period is over. It's over. And from now until Christmas, we will have 10 games to play. As that 10 games, we are in the final. Tomorrow, he wants to see a different fighting spirit from the squad. So he already marked good clearly to all players that their mentality will change. Winning mentality, fighting spirit. So let's hope that we're gonna get our 3 points back to green and the winning streak will keep on going and going because more and more matches going to play. And we have to say we are lucky enough. We have our first 11. We have a good substitute. Now it's not like what happens with Sari. If someone's injured, some players injured, doesn't have a replacement. But now everybody wants to play, wants to contribute, wants to have the team to win. So guys, put down in comment what's your prediction, how many goals, for anything that you want to put in comment, please do so. So again, before we end this podcast, I would like to thank you for coming and spending your time. Yeah, we know that you're busy, to appear on this channel. So any last word?
Any last word?
Yes.
Okay, then I shall criticize it here then. Dybala really has to start to be consistent. He's given a free role in the club and given a free role. He really has to produce the goods for bringing the last match to be in Stadio. He came in as a substitute and his performance is very good. So this is not a criticism, but also a wish of all Juventus fans that Dybala can produce the goods consistently and cement his place in the squad, and that we can count on him at the time when the button is pressed and we need him. We gotta win.
Because as you already know, to wear that number 10 Juventus is a big, how to say, responsibilities. Maybe with this pressure, think that he wants to do it. He wants to play well. Maybe he try hard enough, but it fails. And hopefully that he going to come back and produce a special one to Juventus. Then we can talk about the contract extension. Say that what we want. Prove it on the field. Then we can talk. It's what I think the management is telling him. Because maybe you already know that he was so called the jewel in his Juventus club. Okay, so Dybala, prove it and do it. Do things and make us proud again. You. Okay, so before we end this, to all viewers that haven't subscribed to this channel, please do so. Every week we have a new episode, a new special guest, and the new topics to talk to. So don't forget, follow this channel, and we will see you on the next episode. Ciao guys. Good. Last thing from both of us, Pino alla fine. Forza Juve. Ciao.